KATC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back and welcome to the weekend, but an unwelcomed weather pattern. Misty drizzle out there, breezy conditions, temperatures in the 40s, absolutely miserable. The only way it could be worse if temperatures were in the 30s, but we're in the 40s, so we'll take that. And tomorrow we'll be in the 50s. That misty drizzle will be over with, and it does look like we'll see sun for Sunday. So let's get into it and show what's going on. Big upper level low. This is the same system that brought us the rain yesterday, and some pretty heavy rains over toward Florida as well during the course of the day today. You can see those storms erupting. This is a slow moving system, so that's why the clouds have been locked in as expected all day long. And earlier today we had some dryness mixing in with that upper level low, but then now we're seeing that moisture coming in, and that's why it's gotten misty and drizzly out there. It's really hard to assess what the rain chance is, but if it's wet enough to wet the ground, then it's a pretty good rain chance. So I've upped it to 40%, but it's kind of in some spots worse than others where the ground is wet and other spots not. But be careful on the roadways. They're extra slick when we do have that light drizzle going on. In fact, the rain is so light we can't even pick it up on the local radars, just cloud cover showing up. So we do see a little bit more rain in the way of rain, light rains, mainly Alexandria on northward up through Shreveport. And so we'll wait for this upper level spoke on this upper level low to spin around, and that's going to happen overnight tonight, but it may be closer to daybreak tomorrow. So expect that misty drizzle for a good part of the overnight hours. So breezy, chilly as we start our Saturday with the clouds still locked in. Maybe a few breaks in the clouds as we head into the afternoon, but plan on another mostly cloudy day. Temperatures holding in the 50s. Then lo and behold, the clouds break up as we head into tomorrow night, and then into early Sunday. We'll see partly to mostly sunny skies for a bit, and that is certainly good news. But just as soon as we see the sun, high clouds coming in by late Sunday afternoon, and we're going to see more high cloudiness as we go into early next week. Now, going over to Florida for the Cure Bowl, the Futurecast model I posted online is not showing a whole lot. This is the European model. Local National Weather Service is going for a 50% chance of rain, primarily before game time. Now, the time here, this is Central Time, so it's actually noon, and that's when the game is starting for the Raging Cajuns. So it could be a little bit sloppy in the first quarter or two, but it looks relatively dry thereafter. Temperatures right around the lower 70s for most of the game. So good luck to the Cajuns. Go Cajuns. So as we take a look at the big picture and open it on up, let's look at the long-range Euro model. Here are those high clouds as we get into Monday. They stick around into Tuesday, but still relatively nice and dry weather. Next opportunity for rain per the European model will be Wednesday. Mostly light to moderate rains, maybe a thunderstorm, but no severe weather, nothing that's going to be too heavy. And that's going to be followed by nice and cool air toward the end of next week. That comes in for Thursday, sticks around for Friday, and then as we head into the weekend before Christmas, that high pushes off to the east and milder weather comes in. In fact, I do think we might see temperatures approaching the 70-degree mark as we go into next weekend. And then Christmas Eve, this is Christmas Eve morning, it's going to be mild, but here's a front. Maybe that front gets here for Christmas Day, making it feel a little bit cooler, but the forecast that far out still way up in the air. Temperature-wise, we can say no snow. Sorry, it's not going to be a white Christmas. Temperature-wise tonight, mid-40s, so temperatures only drop a degree or two from where they are right now. Same on the I-10 parishes and along the coast. Then tomorrow, after that chilly start, we'll only get into the 50s tomorrow afternoon. Notice the sun, though, starting to break out southwest Louisiana, and certainly as we get into Texas, it's going to be nice that way. Temperatures tomorrow night, a little bit cooler, low to mid-40s, but here we are, partly to mostly sunny skies for Sunday, mid to maybe even the upper 60s for Sunday afternoon. So a chilly December night with those misty drizzles continuing on and off throughout the night, breezy as well. Gusty west to southwest winds at 10 to 15. Tomorrow, staying breezy, but not quite as breezy. Clouds won't leave quite yet, but maybe some breaks in the clouds late in the day. 57 your high. We'll go into the 60s for Sunday. I think 64 might be too low because it's looking a little bit sunnier here for Sunday. Going into next week, a quiet pattern. Chance of rain on Wednesday, a little bit cooler toward the end of next week. We could see one night in the 30s, but above freezing through, it looks like, Christmas Day, the way things are shaping up, and a mild weekend before Christmas as well.
So keep dreaming of a white Christmas, I guess.
Keep 1 in 2,000 chance every year. One of these years we're going to hit it, probably not in my lifetime.
Okay, it'll happen though, I bet.
Yeah, probably.
Thanks, Rob.